Hello guys, welcome back to my channel and I hope you guys are all doing great. On today's video, I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful kid party dress, okay? It's going to be a full length one and also it's going to have a half length cut. So the full length of this dress is 39. So the half length I'll make use of 11. So that means 11 from 39, I have 28. So 11 for the half length cut, 28 for the lower part of this dress. So I'm going to be cutting out the lower part first, which is going to be a full circle flare, so that I can, minimize my fabric well before cutting out the upper part. I'll go ahead and fold this so that we can cut for the lower part. So yeah, I have this fabric folded into 4, okay, so I can cut the lower part of this dress. Now, I need the circumference of the waist, and the waist circumference is 22. So because I'm cutting a full circle, I'm going to divide that 22 by 6.28. And what I have is 3.5. So I'll add the 3.5 to the length of the lower part, which is we calculated to be 28. So if I add 28 to that, what I have is 31. Okay, but 31 is okay. So but for my fold here, by the way, this is a 2 yards of fabric and it comes by 60. So folding it this way, I have actually 30. Okay, I don't have the exact length, which is okay. I'm going to work with what I have. Okay, I'm actually going to work with what I have. To be fine for me. So what I have here now is exactly the length which I need. So I'll just go ahead and mark out the circumference, which is 3.5. So I'll place my tape at this edge here and mark out 3.5 all the way. So you might want to cross-check this. Place your tape round the circumference. I have here, say 5.5, okay, because it's folded into 4. If you say 5.5 multiplied by 4, I have exactly 22, okay, which because it's a flare cut, there's tendency that they will still have some, a bit of extra allowances, okay, which will also make up for the zipper allowance. I hope you understand. So cutting it, I just go down a little bit more so that I can get that space for, that will accommodate the zipper allowance. I hope you understand that. So here is my circumference for the waist circumference. Then I'll also go ahead and mark out the circumference for the lower part. So what I have here, because I'm using the entire length, so what I have here is 29, so I'll just take it round all the way. So I'll go ahead and cut it all out. Sorry if you can't see the marking, the colors, different colors is making it a little bit difficult. So I'll just go ahead and cut the circumference out. So here I have this. I'm going to be splitting one side open. Just notching the center. So here the circle is ready for the lower part. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and cut out for the upper piece. So for the upper part of this dress, I'm cutting out both the front and the back piece together. So you can see here, I place them together, and here the zipper allowance for the back. Okay, so here I'm going to mark out the shoulder. The shoulder is 12. If I divide it by 2, I have 6. But first of all, I'll just mark out the 8 by 3 inches mark for the shoulder slope. So I'll go ahead and mark the shoulder, which is 12 divided by 2, that's 6. Then plus half inch of allowance, that's 6.5. Then the chest line is at 6. Chest line at 6. So I'll also put in the shoulder mark here so that I can get the armhole cut. Hope you can see this. So I'll just take it this way to create my curve. So from here, I have this the midpoint here is actually 5.5. The midpoint about 2.25 here. So I'll just come down by half of an inch and take it to get my armhole, as you can see this. Okay, so on this line, which is the chest line, if I put in the bust measurement, which is 22, if I divide it by 4, what do I have? 22 divided by 4, I have 5.5. So here is 5.5 plus extra, say 2.5 inches of allowance. Okay, so that settles it. Then coming to the waist is almost the same thing as well. I'll just take away half of an inch from the measurement and come in by half of an inch. So here it is. Okay, the shoulder was 6. The shoulder was 12 divided by 2, 6 plus half inch of allowance. The chest line was at 6. Then on this chest line, we fixed in the bust measurement, which is 22 divided by 4. Then on the waistline as well, the same measurement, 22 divided by 4. I just took away half of an inch just to give it a little bit of slanting since it's the waist. I hope you understand. There's nothing difficult here. Okay, yeah. So coming here now, I'll put in the neckline. So the neckline I'll make use of, say 3 for the neck width, 3 for the neck width. Then for the neck depth, say for the front, I'll do say 3 as well. For the front, I'll do 3. That's for the front neck depth. Then for the back depth, I would like it to come down a bit, so I'll do 4.5. Okay, 3 inches for the neck width, 3 inches also for the neck depth for the front piece. Then for the back piece, 4.5. Then for the back piece, I want it to have a little bit of curve, so you can see this as simple. So this is the back piece. I'll just extend it. It's as simple as that. So I actually need 1.5 inch for the zipper allowance, so I'm going to measure that out and cut out the excesses. Okay, so mind you, here is actually the half length, which is 11. I added extra half of an inch for the shoulder joining and half of an inch to join it to the lower part of the dress. Okay, so I'll just go ahead and cut this out. First of all, I'll cut for the back armhole. Then I'll cut for the front neckline first. I'm just notching the zipper allowance here. Okay, so what I'll do now is to take off the front piece so I can cut out for the back neckline. Then the front armhole. So we're done, like we're done with the cutting. So you can see the front piece and the back piece. So the next thing I'll do now is to cut out the sleeve. So in cutting out the sleeve, I have it folded into four so I can cut the two sleeves together. It's going to be a short length sleeve. Okay. So the armhole is 14 divided by 2, that's 7. So I have 7 here plus say an extra allowance about of half of an inch, which is okay. Then the length of this sleeve is 5.5. I'll add half inch for joining to the shoulder. Then also, let's say hemming allowance of about 1.5 or so. So 5.5 plus half inch at the joining at the upper part, that's 6. Then extra 1.5 for when we make it 2 inches so it can have a proper fold, and that will be 8. Okay, so I have here 8. So I'll just mark 8. I also need to indicate the folding allowance as well. So for a child, I can just use a cap height of 2 inches or 2.5. This is a child. Then I'll come here at this cap height and draw a straight line. Of course, here is the armhole measurement, which I already have. So I'll come here now from this point, end point here. I'll take it to this edge. So I'm doing this so that I can get my curve. If you don't understand it, you can go ahead and watch my video on how to draft out a proper sleeve. It's very detailed and very, very easy, okay? Very easy to understand. So we're doing this so that we can create a proper curve for this. So now that I have my slants, I'll also get the midpoint. I'll get the midpoint of this slant line, which is at 4. So I'm taking it from in here, then coming out. Then at the lower part, which is where we'll have the round sleeve measurement. The round sleeve is 9 divided by 2, that's 4.5. So I'll add extra 1 inches of allowance. So I'll go ahead and cut this out. For the sleeve cutting, I will have it linked up in the description box. Okay, so you go ahead and watch it as well. So here the sleeve is ready. So I'm just notching this lower part so that we know where the band fold is, because we're going to be folding this part. I hope you understand. This is the actual sleeve length. It's as easy as that. Guys, believe it or not, we're ready. Like, we're done with the cutting. And what I'm going to do now is just to go ahead and join this piece together. First of all, this is the sleeve. I'm going to make a fold where we have our notch here. So I'm going to follow that notch and make a fold like this and take it inside half of an inch. You can see this. Then I'll run a stitch to get my sleeve ready to join it to the outfit. Okay, that's it for the sleeve. So for the front piece, here's the front piece. So what I'm going to do is to hem the neckline for the front piece and also for the back piece. I'll use a bias for that. Once I'm done with that, then I'll be joining the sides. I'm just going to demonstrate this with a pin. So I'll take one piece, join it at the shoulder. Remember we left half of an inch for the sewing allowance. So I'll join it at the shoulder like this. Then also place to the other part as well. You can see this. Once I'm done with the shoulder, then I'll join the sides. So once I'm done joining the side, you can see how it will look already. It's like ready to be fixed to the lower part. So after that, I'll just fold my piece into two and get a notch at the center, okay? So once I have a notch at the center, all I will need to do now is to place it at our flare cut, which is the lower part of this dress. So I'm just going to match both center together. You can see. Once I match it up, and I'll sew it as well. Sew from one center to the end and from one center to the other end as well. So you can see this, see how it's looking already. So once this is done, the next thing left for me now is to fix my sleeve. Once I'm done fixing the sleeve, then I'll add a zipper to the back and hem the lower part of the dress. Trust me guys, this dress is ready. This is like the easiest of it all you can make, okay? Very, very easy. Just follow the process and you're done. So that's it guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you like this video, please go ahead and subscribe. If you haven't, like, share, and remember to turn your bell notification bells on, okay, so that anytime I upload my weekly videos, you will always be get notified. Thank you again. Till I see you on the next one. Have a beautiful day.